So today we're going to answer the question if you can do a short sale or a deed in lieu while you're current. I'm an attorney and a broker. I'm going to answer this from a realtor perspective. I know of no short sales, and I've referred out and I've talked to and I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of files. And I was asked by the California Association of Realtor to train realtors on how to list and negotiate short sales. I know that the banks at some point always tell the realtors that in order to do a short sale, their clients are going to have to be late. I also know that the realtors were being trained by the California Association of Realtors to never tell someone they have to be late. It's a conundrum. Like, because they're not lawyers, they can't advise them, but in order to get the job done, they sort of have to be late with a short sale. So the right move for the realtor is to put in the short sale package, have it get rejected, come back and talk to their client and say, the bank says you're going to have to be late if you want to do the short sale. Now, is a deed in lieu different? Well, with a lawyer, it certainly is. I did many deeds in lieu in the past when my clients were current. And sometimes at the end of the file, when they said, we've agreed to your terms, except you have to have a 30-day late, my clients frequently accepted that. However, just last month, my client didn't want that late. And so we put the short sale package together, which is the core. It's the loan workout package, whether you're looking for a deed in lieu or short sale or even a forbearance. It's that typical package. We customize it as an attorney, but we're responsive to what the banks want. Sometimes we just use their package as is if my client, if it's beneficial to my client. And then we couple that with an explanation of California law and how it's going to be leveraged. And then we also explain why it's better for the client, for their client, than it is our client. We're saying this is really in it a good deal for you. It's a better deal for you than it is for my client. And that's why my client's requesting, because she's not going to owe you money. She's not going to owe taxes. So it's really all about her credit. And we're saying you can get this property back, and it's a much better deal for you than when you get it back from a year from now. And what we're negotiating here is the credit and the credit remark. My client doesn't want lates, and she wants a credit remark that's the equivalent of you getting the property back as if it were sold. And why can the bank do that? It's because the bank isn't getting a short sale result where they see what the price of the home was sold for and they know how much they're getting after realtor expenses where it's obviously short. So yes, you can do a deed in lieu while you're current. You can do it. We had a few short sales done while my clients were current, but that's super rare. And I don't know any time a realtor's ever gotten it done. Just a realtor. I'm a real estate attorney and a broker. And we can sometimes leverage law in the right circumstances. We can get unusual things done. But it all requires usually having a reason in the file so the person reading it at the bank says, oh, I need to escalate this up. There has to be a reason. This is a credible file from an attorney who explained it. I've been on the phone with the attorney. It makes sense. I need someone else to consider it. That's when good things start happening for your clients. Now, if you'd like to speak with a realtor, no matter where you are in California, really anywhere in the country, who has an attorney on their team that can help you, because that's the whole point of the certified underwaterrealestate.com method. The realtors know the law, but they're not going to try to be lawyers. They're going to say, this is how it happens, but I'm going to get you in and talk to an attorney because that's a good question. And I have an attorney on the team. Like that, that's part of our process. So if you'd like to find out more, go to underwaterrealestate.com. Thank you.